This is Fred Beck from Frederick's Fighting, proudly sponsored by Empire Fights John, joined by Minikon over Zoom. It's good to see you, mate. How are you?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm chilling. Glad to be talking to you. You know,
In the
we're coming off of victory. Uh, yeah, so it's like I've been living good.
in the studio, I see as well.
Yeah, we're making music. 'Cause every one of my fight entrances are my own songs. So
Oh,
it's like
really? I didn't know that.
yeah, every time I fought, every time I came out, yeah, it's been my own music. But yeah, I make music. I do skits, do comedy, and do a little bit of everything.
Do you prefer doing the music out of everything?
Ah. It's a hobby more. Like it's just fun. Like I have a lot of fun doing it. It's like therapy.
Right.
So it's just like, yeah, like I really like just driving and listening to my own shit.
On a late night. I always see these things on TikTok where it's like, oh yeah, these are best songs for late night vibes. I hate the word vibe, but these are songs for less late night music. But you just put your own music on. What's your most favorite
Yeah.
song you've done so far?
My favorite song, probably I got a song called I'm Trying to, and that's my biggest song, so that's why it's my favorite. But yeah, probably I'm Trying to. I really like this song, Sally Watt. No, not Sally Watt. No, not Sally. All Booties. I like All Booties a lot because that was just a very organic song how we did it, and it was just like, yeah, it wasn't forced at all, and it was just like we rocked through that. But that's like my favorites out. But I have like some of my favorites are probably like the ones that I haven't released yet.
Okay, sweet. That sounds pretty good. Then I'll have a listen when I get a chance.
Yes, sir.
So are you back in training since the fight then? Since the fight, I
Oh
missed.
yeah, yeah. We started training at Jackrabbit actually because I'm based in Texas, and ever since the fight or about 4 days ago I came to LA, and I've been training at Jackrabbit, where Dean trains, Ashton trains, and like I got some sparring in with Anthony Taylor yesterday. So it's just like it's good to see like familiar faces from the influencer scene in the gym with me, and it's like it's beautiful. This is the first time I've trained there.
So is Ivan still your new coach then?
Yeah, he's not my new coach, but he's been helping me while I'm in LA. And I think that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start doing 2 weeks in Texas and 2 weeks in LA, so I can get like training from my coaches and from them. And yeah, we'll just split the time.
What does your coach you had for this fight think of you moving to that gym though?
You said, what does my coach think?
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him about it. I mean,
Oh,
at the end of the day, it's no, but at the end of the day, it's about really like getting as much knowledge as possible. So if I bounce around gyms, I bounce around gyms. Like at the end of the day, it's making me the best fighter I can be. So
mm.
yeah, it really like yeah we pay the coaches. So yeah, it doesn't matter.
I guess it's your own career at the end of the day, so it's still down to you. So that sounds true.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I
after the
love my
fight,
home gym and I love my coaches. It has nothing to do with me not liking my coaches. It's just that I travel constantly, so it's like I have more opportunities in LA. So I just I like training in LA, so I might as well like split the time with both.
yeah, that's fair enough. What do you go down to LA for? Just the music scene. There's a lot of influence.
Um, Music scene, girl scene. Nah, I'm getting eye surgery. I'm getting LASIK eye or whatever the one that they do for boxers though. So because I can't wear contacts with boxing, so it's like I need
Mm.
to fix my vision. And yeah, because like I've been fighting blind basically.
Well, so how far away does the boxers be for you to not see them? Like 2 meters away? Does that just get too blurry?
I would say really okay, like if I'm in my corner, he's in his corner, I can't see his face clearly, not at all. And then like halfway through, like his face like a little mush, and then but it's like it's object. All you have to see is like his shape and I can punch toward it. So that's all that matters.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Okay. Um, but after your last win, you're kind of your hype man, Big Bobby the Boss there was obviously doing a lot of
Yeah.
thing. Um, how'd you meet him?
How did I meet Bobby? It's interesting. Bobby's just always been around. Bobby's been around with me since I took the influencer stuff serious. So he's been here since like 2014, 2015. But this is the first time that people have seen Bobby on camera with me. Um, he's just been behind the scenes feeding me like a lot of ideas and stuff. And then he called me and he was just like, yo, like, I see you're fighting now. Like, you need like an Al Sharpton beside you, like to talk your mess, because you don't really like to talk mess. Because I don't really like to talk shit. Like, I I like to back it up. I don't like to act, basically. Like,
Yeah.
everything I say, I really mean it, right? So then he was just like, you need somebody, like, you need a hype man in your corner. So I was just like, all right, pull up. Like, he was surprised because usually he has these ideas, and I'm like, nah, we're not fucking with it. And then, but this one is just like, bro, I was like, it's genius. Like, yeah, I was like, the only thing is just don't say anything to get me canceled. That's it. But it's free reign, like it's free reign, you know.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he did quite a good job promoting you. I mean, it was very entertaining in the interviews. He was calling out Michael B. Jordan a lot for you after your fight.
Yeah.
Is there any chance
Uh-huh.
happening?
There's no talks yet. But basically, yeah, the thought behind that was, you know, Michael B. Jordan just released Creed. He had the appearance in Black Panther 2. So I feel like he called out somebody last year. Like, he said he wanted to get in the boxing scene.
I think
So
it was
Bobby
Roy
was like, you
Jones.
might as
I
well
think it
fight
was.
him.
I remember seeing a clip of him and Roy Jones, like Joe Rogan talking.
Yeah.
I think that was the opponent he was calling out.
Yeah, so it's like we're gonna keep on reaching out to him, but it's like I told Bobby, I was like, he can focus on calling out like for me all those
Yeah.
type of people, and it's like I want to focus on like the influencers and the celebrities in the scene that's already like around this scene. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But yeah, I mean, I'm known in the game for like I'm down to fight anybody.
So in the influencer scene, leaving the actors out of this, who do you want to fight next? There's a few cards coming from Misfits.
Um, I feel like the fans want me to fight Chase Demore. I feel like challenge wise, I want to fight Josh Bruckner, but he's going down in cruiserweight. But I plan on going to cruiserweight in like a few fights. I want to fight Le'Veon Bell. I feel like he'll be a real good challenge, and he's nice with it. JMX, bro. I feel like JMX is so overhyped that I want to fight him because, like, yeah, like that's my number one. Actually, out of everybody, I really want to fight JMX because I feel like he's way too overhyped. I'm like, I have nothing against him. I just don't like um, the way like the fans look at him as like putting him over everybody because I just feel like he's overhyped and I feel like he hasn't fought anybody to really test his ability. So like I would love to fight him. But yeah, just like I feel like for a fan fight, Chase Demore would probably be next or somebody. I don't know.
What did you make of Chase Demore on Twitter after the fight?
He's funny. He's confident. Yo, it's the thing is just like I saw that he was trying out for the WWE, so that's the perfect place for him. Chase is interesting because really in the I don't even know how to say Josh's last name, Bruckner or Bruckner. In the Josh Bruckner fight, like he was throwing a lot of like punches and he was connecting with them, even though they looked ugly. But boxing wise, yeah, Chase doesn't like really have the form boxing wise, but like that's like everybody can always get better. So I feel like if Chase does take this thing serious, he can get good because he has the power. But yeah, like him on Twitter, like I don't even know if he's trolling. I don't know if he's serious. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. It's
He's
just
keeping his
him.
name. He's keeping his name in the mix, which I guess is a good thing. Keeping himself relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Putting his hat in the ring.
100%.
Keep himself out there.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but it's just like, hey, man, kudos to him. I mean, what people were saying like was they were saying that he had a poor performance, so he should like own up to having a poor performance, stop making excuses. Just like me, bro. I hated my performance in my fight because for one, I wasn't expecting myself to like fatigue like that because it's just like I hadn't eaten that day. Not making excuses like that, but it's like I hadn't eaten that day and I just didn't feel good going into it. Being the first fight of the night, like we didn't have a lot of time to prepare. We had a meeting in the back to say all the rules to us or some shit like that. I've never like done that with any of the fights. Then right after that meeting, we were literally, I walked in my locker room, did pads for like 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes. We didn't even finish a full round and then was ready to go out to fight. So it's like, I didn't get properly stretched and stuff, but, and I'm pretty sure my opponent had to go through the same thing, but just like the fatigue of having to hold up a 60-pound person or a person 60 pounds heavier than me. Like I wasn't prepared for that. Like none of my training partners are that heavy. So it's like, yeah, I had I don't know. Like I didn't expect myself to do that. So I still think that I haven't been able to show what I can really do in the ring. And the people that see me in sparring, and even the influencers that see me in sparring, that's why they're surprised because they're like, no, like I really can throw them when I'm out there.
But why have you not eaten that day? Or why did you not eat at all on fight day?
So it was in Texas, and I just had I know it's not my responsibility, but I had so many people come in town, and I had like just people coming in my room like constantly while I'm trying to get my hair cut. I was getting my hair colored that day. And when I tried to eat a meal, I have food anxiety. So it's like when I smell too strong of food, like I don't like the smell of food, I
Mm.
throw up. So I threw up while I was getting my hair done. And like I went in the toilet and had to throw everything up, and I was trying to like replenish it with like juices and stuff, but like nothing really worked because I still felt weak.
Oh, blimey, that's interesting. Could you not wait till the food had gone cold, or have some food that didn't smell so strong, or order some different food?
We're just going like so much stuff is happening, so much things that people don't see behind the scenes. You obviously see it because you're there, but it's just like we have to do this, we have to do that, we have to check in here, we have to do. So it's just like from the time that I finally got my hair cut and like my clothes ready, it was literally like, okay, you have to get your whole team down here right now and get ready and blah blah. And I actually brought some cold salmon with me to eat before the fight. And as soon as I got to the arena, they threw away my whole piece of salmon. So I didn't get anything. Like literally, when I went to go see the ring and I went to go do the walkout, I came back to the locker room and all my stuff was gone.
Why did they throw away your salmon?
I don't know if my opponent's team came in real quick and like, nah, but I think that they don't allow a lot of outside stuff. I don't know, bro. Fred, you tell me. You ask the commission because it has. I don't fucking know, bro.
I think everything was very controlled. They're so worried about the street fight that happened. But I think that's about it. That's all I've got. Thanks so much for the time, Minikon. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Are you gonna come over for the January card, the January fights?
Yeah, I want to. I want to. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna come over and hopefully like I want to talk to them to see if I can like get something like interviewing people or just like covering stuff or something. I'll talk to Mans to see if I can get some behind the scenes gig over there.
So you're not gonna fight on that card. You're most likely to fight next year on the other Misfits card.
Yeah, they're looking at me for the '05, and
All
then
right,
yeah, I'm looking to fight in Dubai probably January. Who
January.
knows?
That would
Yeah,
be
so
Misfits. Dubai wouldn't be Misfits. That'd be a different promotion.
yeah. That
Okay,
one's in the
sweet.
works, but that one's still a big one. That one's a real big one. So
I might be going to Dubai again then.
yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, it's supposed to be really, really big. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because it's not finalized. But yeah, if that one goes through, then I should be on there. And a lot of familiar faces on
Yeah,
that one.
if that gets announced, then definitely get you back on. But thanks so much for the time. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Hopefully in Dubai.
Oh yeah, 100%. Blessing, boss.